You've got questions, I've got answers. Today, episode number 3 of Q&A. Dwayne M. Moore asked the following questions on Facebook. And these were actually in response to a post I had made on Congressman Desjardins' post. So there we go. And I did provide a response to this, which I just told him fair enough, and then let him know the address or the channel for the video responses that we're doing. So right into it here. Tom Davis for Congress is my Facebook, and he says easy ways to vet you since your page has the same monikers every other conservative has. That was the fair enough part. He asks the first question, worst POTUS ever. I did not include the current White House occupant, Trader Joe, in this because I don't believe he's in charge. So, and it's a tie between FDR and Barack Obama. So there's my tie for first place. And then number 2, support our dollars being used for Taiwan, Israel, Ukraine. I'm not sure if you're asking if I support it or if you want me to support or justify my support of it. So that being said, I do not support it. We should not be sending money out like this. These emergency clauses are ridiculous. We don't have it. And Ukraine, there's no accountability. Israel, the best thing we could do for them is just to get out of their way and then stop funding Hamas via this humanitarian aid going into Gaza. And then same thing, Taiwan. We need to secure our own borders would alleviate a lot of these problems. So, yeah, I do not support that, nor do I. We shouldn't even be bringing this mess to the floor. And then we want to blame all this stuff on, honestly, on Joe Biden, but it's who's approving this funding. It starts right there in the House. If all these doggone Republicans would draw a line in the concrete and quit wish-washing around with our dang money, then we would be a lot better off. So, a little more on that. So that's where I'm at with Ukraine, Taiwan, Israel, any of this funding. And number 3, does the supremacy clause mean that federal law always trumps state law? So you have to lead into this question with if the federal government is acting within the scope of the Constitution, the enumerated articles, then yes, it does. Outside of that, no, it does not. And as we look into some of this stuff, we trace this stuff back to FDR and his New Deal nonsense, and that is where a lot of the problems we can trace them back to there. The government needs to get out of the way, and they have no business all the way down into our own lives. It's ridiculous. We need to shrink this government. Let us live our lives. That was what this whole experiment was self-governance. The government, federal government, has a proven track record of getting things wrong, in particular with things they've got no business in. So I hope that clears it up for you. If we need any more conversation, you have any more comments, just drop a comment down there. You made it this far into it. I certainly appreciate it. If you would, whack a like button, dislike button, whichever the case may be. Share it around, and let's get the word out here in the 4th District that we have an alternative, a true conservative voice. And then that's some of the follow-up of these votes from, I've just kind of started looking at Congressman Desjardins' votes and how he did. I know on at least one of them, there was a no vote. But my question then is, I saw in there he's voting yes for some amendments. So I'll just have to take a look at that and see exactly where we're at. I certainly hope, he got them right on all cases. But as you start looking at some of the funding that's authorized, I mean, read into these bills. They're ridiculous. It's not all about Ukraine. Go read them. Go read them. Go read them, please, and see what these folks that we're sending to Washington, D.C. are doing. If you're outside of this district, take a look at your own rep. So there we go. Like I said, I certainly appreciate your time. Any more questions? Yeah, do the thing. And until the next one, we'll keep piling the questions up and we'll get after it. Until then, see you on the trail.